Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be making this cute little gift box out of Matchboxes. The top opens and I have a bunch of little trinkets and doodads in here. And down here is a little drawer where you can put more. I designed this so I can give this as a gift for some of my crafty friends. And everything would be contained. I put some vintage laces, a metal key, dress form, die cut, and I made this little envelope, and I'm going to show you how to make this out of doilies. And in here is like some journal tags, some regular tags, some of these little, what are they called? The Tim Holtz tags that says Wish, Dream, and Hope. And I have a couple postage stamps and another little journal spot in here. And then I have a couple of these envelopes that I make out of vintage book pages. So that's what I put in there. And of course, I stuck a stick pin through the little pouch. So that's something that somebody can use. So we're going to get started here, and you're going to need, let me move all this wonderful stuff out of the way. Two matchboxes, the big ones, just like this. Okay, one you're just going to leave alone, and the other one, on the seam here, you're just going to gently open this seam up. It's easier if you take the drawer out. And I'm just going to pull this gently, because you don't want to and you're going to open it up, and this smaller flap right here is actually going to be your top. And this is going to be the bottom. And you are going to set and glue, and I just use score tape, this piece right on top of the other one and line it up. You don't have to be extremely perfect because we're actually going to wrap this with some chipboard. So you're just going to glue that down here. Just like this, and it will look like this. See, I have it glued. I have the bigger flap down here and the small flap up here. Okay? Hi, Judy. And that's just super, super easy. Okay, and here comes the tricky part. Well, it's not really tricky. You have to get used to it. You're going to cut a piece of chipboard that is 12 inches long by 4 3/4 inch wide. And that is going to wrap around your two matchboxes that are glued together, because it's easier to put paper on a flat surface, and this is going to be bumpy here where the seams are. So what I've done is, here's my piece that I cut out, and all I'm going to do, you're going to have to score this chipboard where all these folds are. So you're going to have to make a score line for this fold, a score line for this fold, a score line down here, because I said it's going to wrap around the box, a score line here, and that was it. So what I did, how I did that is I laid my glued box, two matchboxes together down, and I just made little marks where I'm going to have to score. Okay? I don't need to score there. And then what I did is I then just tilted it this way, put a score line here, put my score line there. Okay? So I have all my score lines marked. And then you're going to take your scoreboard and just score those lines. And they aren't going to line up on your scoreboard. So if you put this piece in, it's actually going to line up between the score lines. So you're just going to have to kind of move it over and line it up and then score it. Okay? So then once you get that all scored, we're going to take our piece here and we're actually going to wrap this. And I prefer using the quick dry glue. The only reason why is because if you make these matchboxes use really wet glue, like Mod Podge, the Aleene's, tacky glue, anything like that that doesn't dry quick, it's actually going to deform your boxes and your drawers. So if you use a quick dry glue, yeah, just slide it over and match up the lines that you made where you have to score. Just slide it over on your scoreboard to the closest line and then score it, because it's going to fall in between, Christine. Did you get that? Christine, did you understand that? Yeah. So I'm using, Aleene's does make a quick dry, and that's what I'm using. I'll probably go between my Scotch quick dry and this one, because I'm trying to use up these bottles. So you're just going to make sure you put enough glue that it's going to adhere, and I'm going to cover. You want to do it in small sections because it is quick dry glue. So I've already scored mine, and I'm just going to get this lined up on here. Press it down. Try not to transfer it, and kind of want to center it and get all the excess glue that's coming out off. Give it a good press without trying to wiggle it. Yeesh, I'm wiggling it around. Make sure everything folds before you move on to your next section. I may have put a little bit too much glue. So then I'm just going to hold this up like this And put my hand here, and I'm just going to apply the glue here. And fold it up. And we'll lay it down and press. Make sure that you're staying straight too when you do this. And then I'm going to put glue here. Come on. I prefer the quick dry because of the precision tip on it. This kind of comes out in a mess. I'm just making sure everything's staying glued down as I'm going, because sometimes you have a tendency to move things and then it doesn't stick. And you want to make sure that your creases, your folds are really crisp. I'm just kind of going through and pinching, making sure everything's folding up right. It's a fun little game you have to play when you do this. And I'm just pressing on the back. Okay, so we have the last section that we're going to put on here. And then we can cover this in paper. Come on. There it goes. And I'm just going to fold up this last section. Oops. It's kind of giving me a hard time. Sometimes you gotta apply pressure and just let it sit, hold it there. Ooh, Cherry Lynn is coming out with another release of dies. Anything good, Christine? Just making sure I'm sticking all the way around before you move on. Okay. So now I have my lid, and you see it's wrapped all the way around. I got glue on the outside if you're wondering what that smudge is, but we're covering with paper, so it doesn't matter. I need clamps. I'm not sure, Judy. I just use these. I don't know what they're called, what these clips, but when I'm holding things, I always use these because they come in different sizes. So I have big ones, and then medium size, and then these little ones. Yeah, binder clips. That's what they're called. Okay. So to get your paper cut out, and I'm just gonna hang on just 1 second. I gotta get my paper over here. I'm using the paper that I'm using comes from, of course, the Paper Studio paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is called Keller Kurtz & Company Paper Pack, and it's very, very vintage. And this is, I use the paper on this one, and this is a different paper, and the inside of the drawers are also part of the paper collection. I love this paper collection. And I have a lot of paper, so I'm going to be using it a lot, whether you guys like it or not. Just kidding. I'm going to get my little cup out. Oops. So I can store my glue upside down so it's ready for use. Okay. So to get your paper cut out, you're kind of going to do the same thing as you did with the chipboard. And you're going to lay your piece of paper facing down. And all I did is lay my box down, and I'm going to trace each section. This lid part, the lip, and this part are going to be two separate sections, and then the rest of it from the back wrapping around is going to be around to the bottom is going to be a section, and then this is going to be a separate section. Okay? Well, actually, no, it's not. I think what I did is I cut out. Let's see. Did I do that? Yeah, I made the whole bottom one piece. So it's actually going to wrap around like that. And all I did was lay down my piece, took my pencil, and I don't know what I just did with my pencil. Go in there. Oh, we'll just grab another one. That's crazy. I just had my pencil. Okay. So, to get these individual pieces, and I'm just going to trace out in a random spot, you obviously would want to start at the top of your page. But for me to show you, all I do is I lay this down, and I draw my line, and then I'm going to hold on to it and flip it up so I can get, let me turn this around, so I can get back here and draw the line. And then you're just going to cut that out. And then same for this top piece. I'm going to lay it down. Mechanical pencils work best when you're doing this because it has a super fine point on it. And you can extend your lead out further than you need to. Just like that. And then this whole piece, all I do is I start in one end, and I know this isn't probably straight on the paper, but I'm just demoing how I got my paper cut out. So then I'll just lift this up and keep tracing. Then you have one more, and you're going to tilt it down this way, and try not to slide it like I just did. Just get it lined up close. And then your final. So that's all I did. So this is going to wrap around. This is the top of your lid, and this is the little lip. And I already have my pieces cut out, so we can get these glued on. And I'm actually going to use the Scotch. So I'm going to start with my little lip here, and I'm just going to add, and I'm using quick dry glue. You don't want too much, but you want enough that the paper's going to stick. And I'm just going to put it on there. Just like that. I'm going to do the top piece here. And make sure if you have like a directional pattern that you're putting it on right. You don't want to put it upside down like I just did on that front lip, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it with lace anyway. You're only going to see a little bit. Like that, and then I have my big piece that I'm going to glue on. Oops, this piece didn't. I'm going to put a little glue over here in this little corner, so it didn't quite. There we go. So then I'm just going to start this on one side. And get it glued on. And I'm using lightweight paper. If you use heavyweight cardstock, you're going to have to do score lines. But with this lightweight paper, it just conforms. Oops. Okay, and last spot. Now what I do next is check and see if I have any hangovers, which I do up here at the top, and I'm just going to take my scissors and trim them off. Just like that. And I have a little bit of hangover in here. That I'm trimming off. Or trying to, at least. Alright, and I don't need to do that on the sides. Okay. So then what I do is I take my nail file And I just get one at the Dollar Tree. You guys don't need to buy those special ones that they have for crafting. And I go around the edges. I always do this. That way, if there's any little hangovers that you can't really see, they'll come right off when you file. And I'm just going all the way around. And I just knock off, you'll see it, it'll like peel right off if you have any hangovers that you've missed. So today I'm using my Tim Holtz Distress Ink and Tea Dye. And I'm just going to go around these edges and ink them up really good. Not really, really good, but, you know, it makes the box look really old. I also get the fold lines too. So, there we go. So, I've added paper to the inside of the drawers. I'll show you. Okay. And now, what I need to do is put some paper on the ends, but first off, I need to glue this box in here. Okay? So, to do that, I'm going to use the quick dry adhesive, and I'm just going to fold this back just a wee bit. And I'm going to add some glue to the bottom of this. And then to the one side, the front side. And I'm going to stick this in and make sure that I have an even amount of space on either side. And I'm pressing here to glue. And then on the bottom, don't press too hard because then you'll crush your box, but just making sure that it's sticking. And then I'm going to stick glue right here and glue this to the back. So then here's our lid, okay? I need to let my scotch stand upside down for a minute. We'll have to use this the aliens for this. Oh, ew. Oops. And I'm just giving it a good rub, making sure that that glue is sticking really good. Okay, so now we have to put papers here and papers here. So, and to get the papers on the inside, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put the box down on your paper, trace around it, on the side, trace around, and then on this side and trace around, okay? And then that will be your paper for the inside here. And then the sides for the outside. So I'm just going to I'm going to try to use this quick dry. I'm going to do the top one first because you can't pull it out. And what I do is I just kind of make sure that it's tucked in. I go around with my little tool here. This is it Creative Memories? Yeah, Creative Memories tool that I had. It's old. Very, very old. So I'm going to do the next one here on this side. Just making sure I have my words, because there's like this script writing in this paper, and I just want to make sure that I have it going in the right direction, because that would be okay. So then to do the drawer, I'm just going to pull the drawer out. And put this on, and then we can go back and trim it down and make sure it doesn't interfere with this closing the drawer moving. Alright, so I'm going to put one on this side. Hi, Sue. I just noticed you came in. And Anita. And just getting some... Ooh, a whole bunch came out on that one. Maybe I can spread it around. There we go. And I'm just going to trim off the excess. It's always better to cut your paper a little bit bigger and trim down than it is to cut it exactly and it being too small. So then I'm just going to do the same thing as I did before and just go around this just to knock off any hangovers. Because this can really interfere with your drawer working if you have excess paper. And there was a lot there. And I got them all nice and sanded, and I made a mess. And I'm going to ink these up too. And I'm just going around the edges. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm actually going to take my file to the top up here. Just to knock off any excess that is on there. And I'm going to ink this, the edge of this too. Just like that. And then we can put our drawer back in. Now, we have all the hard part done. Now all we have to do is decorate. See? We have our little, oops. There's the front. And there's our drawer. the sides and that side. And you can paint this little edge where the box is. I also like to use my liquid leaf. You want something that's going to dry quickly, you could use your liquid leaf. You could just use some rub and buff if you want to. If you want to use paint, it is going to warp the box. So just be careful. Do very light layers and build it up and let it dry really, really good between the layers. Oh yeah, this is sturdy. This is not going anywhere. This is a good little sturdy box, let me tell you what. Once you get this glued down to this, this in here, glued down, this is not going anywhere. This sucker is a nice sturdy box. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm getting out my Beacon 3-in-1, and we're going to add a little lace to this little edge here, and then I also like to add lace on where the drawer is going to come out, just so it gives you like a marker. And I'm going to put it right on this edge. And I just have this cute little crocheted lace. And this side's going to need a little bit of a trim. And then, like I said, we're going to put a little piece on this drawer, which I'm going to push this drawer out. And I'm putting it right on this top edge. Just make sure that it doesn't hang over the edge because it'll interfere with your drawer closing if you do put lace on yours. And then I made my little handles, my little drawer pulls in the handle out of a pearl needle head or pin head, the head pins. This second spot part right here that's kind of like a gold color, if you can see that, that is like a speed spacer. And then this flat metal flower piece, I actually got them in white, set in white, pink, and this blue color, and they come from hot off the presses. So to put our little handle on our drawer, I need my wire cutters. I'm going to cut the needle part off, and you make sure you put the flat edge of your wire cutters flush against that back piece. And it's pretty heavy. Woo! And just be mindful where it shoots because it is a needle. Just warning you. And I'm just using the 3-in-1, and I'm going to eyeball it. And make sure I got it nice and down there. So there is, oops, it's a little off center. Oops. There is my little drawer hole. And I just have my other one I gotta put on. Oh, I have no idea where that one went. Hopefully, I'm not the one that steps on that. I'll have to vacuum my room. And I'm just gonna put it right in the center here of this handle of the oops, trying to eyeball the center. Today eyeballing centers is not good for me, but that's okay, we'll be fine. So to close your box, I'm just using Velcro, these Velcro strips. And I used all my clear ones, so all I have is black right now, but it'll work. And let's see, I can't remember. Let me just double check, because there's a certain way you want to put these on, otherwise you're never going to get it out. Okay, you want to put make sure that the fluffy end is actually the part that's going to be attached to this end, and the loop part is going to be attached here. So I'm just going to pull my piece apart. Okay, so that's the loop part. So this is what I do. I have both pieces stuck together. I'm going to take the sticky back off of the loop part. Hi. This is some... Hang on. It's like super sticky. It doesn't want to let go. There we go. I got it. Alright. So I am going to eyeball this up as to where it... Okay. So I'm going to stick this just like that in on my lid part, and now mind you, I still have the other side, the loopy part is attached. Okay, I got the right side, and I'm just going to get that off and do the same thing. So I have two pieces on here, and I'm just going to stick it down. And then what I'm going to do is take the adhesive off the other side, keeping it attached to the hook part. Ay, ay, ay. This is some really sticky, having a hard time with this stuff. Jeez. I'll get it, guys. I'll get it. It's like the adhesive is too sticky for even the backer. Oh, I think I got a corner here. Yeah. Alright. I got one. Getting the adhesive off the other one, and then we can close our box and stick. Yeesh. I actually have to hold it down with my scissors. Alright. So I have the adhesive off, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my lid. And press. So now, carefully open it. There we go. So then I have this lined up. So every single time, it's going to always close. Okay? So now, I want to decorate the top just a little bit. You don't want to put anything too bulky on the top, especially towards the back, because you don't want it to interfere with this hinge part. So your box can open at the top. And I have some mulberry flowers that I want to add. And I have this beautiful metal butterfly piece. And I'm just using the 2-in-1 to glue my flowers down. So you just kind of want to keep it back from this back edge. I just want to get this one tucked in over here. Whoops. Like that. Alright. Just positioning my flowers. Okay. And then I have some little leaves. I did have more leaves and I lost one. So, we are going to have to just kind of play here until we get these leaves in right. I can't believe I lost my leaves, my one leaf. Oops. then I have these little, they kind of look like leaves, but they're little pearl and a little crystal piece. And I'm going to cut them down, and these are going to get tucked in. Just like that. I'm going to turn this one over. And they're wire, so they're kind of bendable, so I can kind of make them do what I want them to do. And then I have this cute little shoe button that I thought is so cute that I'm just going to stick him up right over here in front of this big rose. Try and get that to cooperate. Oops. I just put glue all over my ink pad. The lid's on it, but so I'm just going to stand this shoe up. Right in front of this big rose here. Just like that. I'm actually thinking, for the other box, I put it up here, but I'm actually thinking about putting it on the front here. I think that would be pretty. So I think that's where I'm going to put this piece. And for up here, I am just going to add of course, some bling. We gotta have bling. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more here. Finagle this in here. Just like that. And I'm just going to lay it on the, oh, sorry, I didn't show you the top. There it is. Hi, Dollar. Okay. So I'm going to work on the front here. I had on the other one these smaller hearts blings, but I've kind of changed my mind. So I've decided I'm going to put this here instead. So I just need my glue. Just like that. Make sure it's straight. Yep, it's straight. I'm just holding it for a second so it can adhere. And let's see, I need to add a little bit of pearl strips along the top of that lace. Like that. And do the same on this side. Oops. And then we got to do it to our drawer here. And I need to get a longer piece. Like that. So we dress up our drawer just a little bit more. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. And then I have this little rose that I'm actually going to ink with my Distress ink. And again, I'm using the tea dye. Oops. And I'm just going to add this maybe, let me see, the bottom. Probably going to add it to the top here of this little, just kind of to dress it up a little bit. And of course we got to add some more bling. And let's see, I may have to get another one of these out. And let's see, we're gonna go this way with it. Oh, you know what? This is a little too long. I gotta trim this down so it'll fit. Like that. And I gotta dig out another piece. Another package. Oh, thank you guys. I gotta look for my other package. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. If you guys want to know what the bling is, this is Want to Scrap, and this is called the Allure Swirl, and it's a 2-pack white pearls. It's one of their newer blings that they have. Oh, thank you, Sue. So I just want a little part up here. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this piece off down here. And I'm going to add this. Kind of like that. And this is awesome about this stuff is you can cut it apart and add little pieces here and there, and it looks totally awesome. Okay. So that is all I did, you guys. Super, super simple. And there's the top. Thank you, Dar. And then here's your little secret drawer on the side. And then this opens. Just like that. Now, I'm going to show you how I made, where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. How I made this cute little pocket out of doilies. And, okay, so all I do, I'm just going to make it out of the same thing that I used for the other one. I think this is an 8-inch doily. Okay. And you're just going to flip it over to, so the nicer side, I should say, is down. And what you're going to do is you're going to lay your stuff down that you want to put in the pocket, and that's how you measure out. And then all I do is fold up the bottom, just like that, and then I fold this side in, and then this side in. And I actually glue it. I glued the two sides. So I'm just going to add some glue just on the bottom edge. Okay? Don't glue the whole thing, just the bottom edge. And there's my little pocket. And then what I do is I make a stick pin. And I buy the little earring backs. Oops. And I just kind of feed it through the little holes in the doily. And then I put the earring back on just so nobody gets stabbed. And that is all I do. And that is it. And then you just stick your little goodies. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transfer what I had in my other one in here. And you just stick your little goodies in here. And I have some little lace. And this is a little vintage earring. I think it was an earring. Yeah, it was an earring. And some vintage lace. And I have this big old metal key that I absolutely love. And I'll lay that one in there. And I have a little dress form die cut. And a wedding dress applique. A vintage wedding dress applique. I'll lay that right across the top. And then in the bottom drawer, I like to put more of, and I'm opening up my other one, I have some mulberry flowers, I have a little vintage thread spool, a cameo, and I do have some charms, oops, and I have a heart charm. There's some leaf charms. So I'll put them in here. Along with a whole bunch of vintage buttons. So they'll go in here. Along with my cameo. And my mulberry flowers. And you can add beads. You can add whatever you like in here to give to your crafty friend. And you know what? I'm going to add this little mini doily in the drawer just to tuck it in around everything, so it's kind of like a surprise. When they open the drawer, they have to lift that up to see what's in it. And there you go, a little gift box for a crafty friend. Isn't that cute? And you don't have to just use this to give to crafty friends. You can use this to give to kids and put little candies in, jewelry, any kind of little thing that you're giving as a gift. You can always put in. Don't give it to a crabby friend. Christine, you crack me up. Yeah, I think we should do a swap on the site. What do you guys think? Should we do a swap on the site? On our group? Okay, I'll set it up for this week for people to sign up. How's that sound? Okay. Well, I'm going to thank you guys for coming and watching this show, and I hope you enjoyed it. I fix my Velcro. There we go. Thank you so much.